So soft, I laid there like a baby's penis.
Hey, Elvis.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Hey, Elvis.
Oh. Hi, Mike.
Oh, we're gone.
Here's some real Elvis.
Bunch of woolly boogers out there, boy. Before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the members of my band.
These are some Elvis tapes we've never heard before.
This is during another one of the live shows.
And pleased to be noting the heavy breathing.
You know, this is a historic moment, though, because we have finally found the member of the Memphis Mafia without a sense of humor.
Yes, absolutely. Well, they usually all end up that way. Would the worst have been Marty Lacker?
Yeah, he was the one that got upset when you brought up the thought of homosexuality.
Elvis he had homosexual thoughts.
So sensitive.
Elvis did. Now you're back to Elvis again. You're confusing me, brother.
Sorry, Mike.
Now you're playing the song. What is going on, man?
No, it's a tape.
That's a tape.
It's an Elvis tape
Of Elvis introducing the band.
that we've not heard before.
Right.
Pleased to be listening to all the heavy breathing.
I'm going to enjoy my peanut butter cup.
Bunch of woolly boogers out there, boy.
Willie Booger.
Before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the members of my band. Charlie, this is Jerry. John, James. Okay, we're going with the show now. There's a guy said one time,
What-y?
he said,
What-y?
you never stood in that man's shoes or saw things through his eyes or stood and watched with helpless hands while the heart inside you dies.
What?
So help your brother along the way, no matter where he starts.
He is so high.
For the same God that made you made him too. These men with broken hearts. It looks like I started some. I started some. Looks like I started some, but I can't finish it. Woo. Well, I'll give it a hell of a try. Oh, you're a good crowd. You know, I can tell when I walk in a building if you're going to be good or not. You know. I mean, the car pulled in, and I could hear people breathing. So I can tell, you know. We hope you have a good time this evening. We're going to do a lot of songs, old ones, new ones, in between. You know what looks funny is these people with binoculars look like frogs to me. And then people ask me about the flash bulbs and about the lights, and I say, I can't see anything, man. I'm telling you. Okay. I'd like to tell you something. The people that got kissed, last night I kissed somebody and I caught their creeping crud.
Yes, Elvis.
And if I got it, honey, you got it. I don't care what
you got it, honey.
Sorry, I almost stepped on you. My first movie was Love Me Tender, so I'd like to sing a little bit for you.
My first movie.
I just said I'd like to. I don't really feel like doing it because I've done it so much before. I'm tired of it. So, you know. No, I'll do it. What did we do last night, Nick? I'd like to ask the Stamps to do a song, ladies and gentlemen. Why me, Lord? I'll tell you what I'd like to do.
Yes.
Now that you've had a chance to see us, I'd like to turn the house lights up so I can see you because...
Hi, Elvis.
Elvis!
I like your peanut butter cups.
He's okay.
Okay, I will. I'm trying to see if I recognize anybody out there.
Hi.
It's a big place, man.
Hi, we don't think you're on drugs.
Give me one of your creepy crud scarves. There's Sam Thompson. He's mean.
This next song is a very serious song, and we hope you like it. Thank you. If you buy that, you'll buy anything. You know what this song says? Now, I've done a lot of silly songs, like Hound Dog doesn't mean anything. You know?
Silly songs.
But this song says, oh, wella, 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 hoopa, 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 no, go, wella, and my lover.
It's my favorite right here.
Well, just a bunch of grown people on those days doing that, you know, anyway.
Walla, walla, hoopa.
He is going, seriously, 1,000 miles an hour.
Yep, this is performing Elvis.
My God, honey.
My God, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, until the next time we see you, be careful going home, and God bless you. If you haven't guessed by now, you're on television. Wow. And so don't let the lights and cameras throw you. But they are hot, I'll tell you for sure.
Yeah,
Look at the first song that I ever recorded. We had a guitar, electric guitar, and a bass, and that's all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to my father. You know, he's been sick for a while, but he's doing very well. Would you say with him, Daddy? Take care here tonight.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my.
Is this progressive?
Come here so they can see you. Is there any way to get up here? Is there any way for him to get up here? Is there any way for him to get up here? Put a chair right here. I really missed him because it's been a couple of years since he's been able to go on tour with me. You know, he's been sick. This next song was recorded by Frank Sinatra, and it's called My Way. I don't know the words to it, so I have to read it. We'll meet you again. May God bless you. Adios.
That was
Adios.
That's an entire concert, right? That's chopped down.
Yeah, that was June 20th of 77.
And
he
that
died on August 16th.
And it takes him from the beginning to the end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Adios.
My daddy has been sick.
We got to share it up on here right now because my daddy was sick for a while.
When we come back, we'll get into the secret sex life of Elvis.
Yeah. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sam Thompson, my former bodyguard, for being on the show.
But first, let's look at what made Elvis Elvis as we go to break. In the 1950s, Elvis developed a chronic foot odor problem that could not be controlled.
Man, they ought to give me something good for this.
Elvis had no time to do his laundry while touring, so at the end of the day, he would throw his sour-smelling socks in his suitcase. After several weeks, after about 24 rancid socks were stuffed into his luggage, he got home, handed the bag to his mom, Gladys. She opened the suitcase and nearly collapsed from the deadly stench.
You know what she said, brother?
Well, brother?
She said, I thought socks had something to do with that.
Wearing a bandana over her nose.
Oh, dear.
And rubber gloves on her hands. She filled a large basin with water and extra soap and washed Elvis's socks.
Ew!
How anyone with smelly feet could not have the brains to wash and powder their feet was beyond Gladys. And she made sure Elvis knew that.
Well, you know, it speaks to hygiene, like the deodorant tablets later in his life.
Right.
She warned Elvis never to bring her another load of putrid socks, but he did not heed the warning. The next time he brought home another load hidden in his suitcase, Gladys dumped the luggage in the curb for the garbage men to take.
She was a tough lady.
When Elvis complained, Gladys said he could wash the socks himself.
Tough lady in cotton panties.
Early the next morning, the garbage men tossed the socks into their garbage truck.
Sure. You know, the little details that I forget. Elvis and his putrid feet. Elvis was my friend. I want to thank my mom for washing my putrid socks all those times. Thank you very much, Mother.
Well, you know, we've got also all of the great Elvis songs, not just the tribute songs, but the other Elvis songs.
Elvis songs, and you always have to pay attention when we're playing an Elvis song to make sure it is indeed the real Elvis.
Like, for instance,
hey!
Give me just a moment here.
You're loading something into the machine. I wonder what that is.
I'll tell you, when we come back, we will get into the sex life of Elvis Presley.
The sex life is quite fascinating, ladies and gentlemen.
You remember this one?
Should point out this is not Elvis Presley.
Something stinks like stale French fries.
But if he was alive today.
Right here on Hot Rock 97.
As you are, as a friend, as I want you to be.
You know, seriously, of all the Elvis impersonators we play, I believe that is the best one. Pretty good.
Here I
mean,
am
this
now.
song really, you could convince me this is Elvis.
Right.
Here I am right now. Sweet Home Alabama. You know, we always get a call about this. The album is called The King, and it's by Gravelands, Gravelands.
Big wheels keep on turning.
That guy is Elvis, I swear to God.
That's pretty cool.
Get me home to my king.
Is that guy that's recording this? Yeah. Does he just do the voice, or is he a legitimate Elvis impersonator who goes out on the road?
I've never been able to find anything beyond the CD.
You know,
He's German, I think.
know, the funny thing when you're watching all this coverage of Memphis and they're down there and all the impersonators, all the suck impersonators are down there. If I went, I would be interested in going to a show where a guy sounded like Elvis that much. Really.
The King's patented vocal styles answers the question, what would Elvis Presley be singing if he were alive today? Gravelands is a tribute to great deceased rockers of the past. So look for it on Amazon. You can
and really no detail about the guy that does the vocals.
I've Googled it.
Here's
Not
a
at all.
picture of him, though. He does, in this, he looks a little like Elvis.
Oh, he does.
This would be a man who is not as talented as the last performer.
Put on my blue suede shoes as I
No,
boarded the plane.
not that kind
This
of.
is the crap.
Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues.
Oh, God.
Middle of the pouring rain.
Elvis, brother, this is what you've spawned, as well as the good stuff.
Watch us down over me.
Oh,
That
God.
really hurt me.
I know. We'll be right back. We're a slave to the commercials.
This is the Don and Mike Show.